Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. In between episodes, I got an explanation for what happened in these two bits of land here. And it's intriguing because it explains roughly how administrative is meant to work in terms of holding land, but it's also a little weird. So, let's have a look at what happened. So we're going to go into here and we're going to go into title history and we're going to go to this guy. So, this guy on the 31st of October inherited this title. He inherited it because his mother had died on that date. So far, no issues. He inherited both titles, his mother held both. So far, absolutely no issue. He would have been holding a county level title, and he held two of them. Absolutely no issue with that, and he's absolutely fine to hold them. The problem happened when his father died. So his father did not pass him the them because he was not first in line to that, and only passed him the family title. Now this family title is purely a landless title, right? As in, this is a title that has no land assigned to it. Holding this does not give you any rights to hold any land. It is simply just the level of title that you have. So, the game had an issue. This guy over here held a duchy level title, and he held two county level titles. But his duchy level title did not, which is his highest level title, did not allow him to hold any land without another duchy level title also being held by him, or a king level title being held by him. So effectively what it did is it cleaned it up by revoking the county level titles because he was no longer allowed to hold them. Which kind of makes sense. I guess it's to stop a situation where he's effectively a duke who holds these two titles, but you can't act against him because you can't ever revoke his duchy, because his duchy is a family title, right? So you can't ever affect his duchy, which is what the other titles are now under. So it puts you in a very odd situation gameplay-wise for how you would ever deal with this character. So what the game goes is it goes, you're not allowed to do that. We're just going to take those titles away from you, and that's fine. If he had inherited the them, then it would have been fine for him to hold the titles, because then they would have been under the landed title, and then it would have all been fine, right? Then he would have been able to hold this land, and then if you wanted to deal with this character from an outside perspective, you could deal with that character through that duchy title, right? It's a little weird, but essentially the long and short of it is, once you hold a family title, you need to have a title that is equal or better than it in rank in order to hold other titles, right? That's kind of the logic that I'm following for that. So that's why it said we revoked it, is because effectively this is just the game's way of cleaning it up. And it happened on the exact same date because presumably that's how long they gave you. So kind of odd because it's on the 18th and then his father died on the 31st. So I guess it gives you like 4 months and a half to deal with it, which is a very odd amount of time. Maybe that adds up to a nice even number of days. Is that 100 days? It might be 100 days. Maybe it gives you 100 days to deal with it. 4 months. It's roughly 100 days, isn't it? So, especially as one of them's February. So, yeah, maybe that's what happened. But anyway, or 120 or something like that. I don't entirely know. I could probably work it out, but I'm not going to. Right, but yeah, basically gives you X number of days. Deal with it, or the titles will just be revoked. And I bet if you're the player and you end up in that situation, you probably get a warning at the top saying these titles are no longer eligible. You know, figure it out. Anyway, we're going to a feast in order to murder somebody. Actually, is it a feast? Yes, it is a feast. We're going to a feast in order to murder somebody. That's pretty much our plan. This somebody, I believe he tried to sleep with our daughter. Oh no, he tried to sleep with our daughter-in-law. And that minor slight has caused us to ruin his life. So, yeah, not great for him. On other news, over here, there are some theories on how we can potentially convert this land. or not convert this land, how we can potentially integrate this land. Use a term that actually makes some level of sense. So, how could we potentially integrate this land? Well, things that we could do to make this land integrate. We could potentially increase, if I go into acceptance here, we could potentially increase this bordering my culture value. So, this value is apparently goes up the more counties you have which are actually that culture. So if we were to, say, take some Sicilian land or take some Italian land, we could then convert it to our culture, and then it would be bordering the Lombard land, which would then give us a larger bordering bonus. Let me test this. There's a very easy way to test this. We just need to find somewhere that's next to Greece. So Bulgaria is next to Greece. Bordering my culture, 0.9. Yep, that seems to be correct. Okay. How are we going to do that? I don't know. I guess we would have to take we could take the Sicilian land, potentially. We could try and... Well, although it's... Yeah, no, we can't take that land because it's a county and we've had issues with that before in terms of how to get them. We could potentially take the papacy. That seems like a little bit of a drastic measure in order to get some land bordering Lombard land. Either that or we're attacking Italy. Yeah, there is this tiny bit up here, but that's Lombard, so that's not really going to help. Although in theory, if we convert a bit of Lombard land, like right in the center, then it will border more. But that's a little bit of a weird way of doing it. But yeah, that's something we could potentially do and we should look at. The other one is, if we have a vassal of our culture who holds land, then what we can potentially do is we can ask them to promote culture. Unfortunately, we only have one vassal of ours who holds any Lombard land. Actually, no, we only had one vassal of ours who held Lombard land, but we lost him, or... Actually, no, we held that land directly, so we've never had a vassal who holds Lombard land, actually, now I'm thinking about it. We do have vassals underneath it, potentially. But yeah, we don't actually have any vassals over here that would help us. But what we could then do is we could go in here and we could go to vassals, and we could then tell them to... where is it? Promote or improve cultural acceptance. Yeah, and that would be good. But we can't do that because we don't have anyone who can do that. So, yeah, I need to think about it. Maybe if I took this land from this guy, it does mean I have to go to war with Lombard. I could then put somebody of my culture in charge and increase cultural acceptance. Alternatively, I could do it the other way round. I could give a bit of our land over here to somebody who is Lombard, and then tell them to promote cultural acceptance with us the other way around. Because we're not... I suppose it would still have the isolationist bonus, right? I was thinking, we're not isolationists, so maybe the bonus wouldn't apply, but no, it would apply on both sides. It doesn't make any sense. But, yeah, we could potentially give away some land. However, we hold multiple holdings in most of this land, which is a problem. Another suggestion that's been made, which could fix this, is that we should make more holdings, because we can hold city holdings directly, and city holdings are very, very valuable. So if we create more holdings and then get another city holding, then we can hold that directly, which would then put us up to our domain limit, and then I can give away some of this other stuff. Yeah, that could potentially work. What's the worst piece of land that we hold? This piece of land, okay. Apart from that, what's the worst piece of land that we hold? It's this bit and then Corfu. Although Corfu has a special building that we can get at some point. So I probably want to hold Corfu ourselves at some point. What's the duchy? Ah, it's in a different duchy, so... I guess it does make sense maybe not to hold it, but... Yeah. Oh wait, no, you're my vassal. Wait, do you hold this title? Yeah, okay, okay. I could take this guy's title. Yes, I could take this guy's title. So, if I revoke it from you, is this tyranny? It's not even tyranny to take it, right? Yeah, it's not even tyranny. I'm going to revoke your appointment. Because it's revoking an appointment, it's not taking his land. We've appointed him to it, and now we are taking it away. So now I need somebody who is Lombard. How am I going to search for that? I don't suppose I can just type in... Yes, I can. Fantastic. I wasn't sure that was going to work. So we're looking for Lombard culture. I don't know. How about my religion? There's 20 characters. Alright. They have to not be landed. So ruler, not ruler. Let's say adult. Let's say not they have to be a male. They have to actually I don't think it matters in this case, but yeah, it probably doesn't matter in this case. They probably want them unmarried. Let's do that. And then we want anything else. Not imprisoned, obviously. Not that there is anybody. Seeing what our options are here, if there's anything else we need. I think that's okay. Yeah, I think that's alright. Not a hostage. Didn't change anything. That's fine. Right. So, let's do this by opinion of me. Because then they won't naturally hate me. Let's just see. Anyone willing to be invited to court? Well, it's a no on page 1. Aha! Gwyfer. You, my friend, you are definitely going to come to my court. Wonderful. Oh! Steward of Epirus has now got a new... Okay, I understood what happened. So she got diligent, because we did this at the end of last time. We lost our acclaimed knight, which is fine. We lost our acclaimed knight because he's no longer eligible to be a knight, because now he's a regent, I think. I think that's what's happened here. Because he would be ruler and knight, and he can't be both. Yeah, so that's what's happened there. That's fine. Need a new marshal. Can be you? Sure. Seems good to me. Right. That's fine. Wait for this person to join us. Hello. Right. So now we're going to grant him this appointment down here. Yes, that's fine. Now we can go in here and we can tell him, if I can find him, we can tell him to promote cultural acceptance. His highest title is not greater or equal to duchy rank. Huh. Well, that's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. Huh. Yeah, well, I guess that's not going to work. Did I get any culture stuff for putting him in charge? Nope. Not in the slightest. Yeah. Okay, well, I tried. Basically, my logic was if I could get him as a duchy, or not a duchy, if I could get him as a count underneath us, then he would be able to do the cultural acceptance here, but you need to be duchy tier or higher to do that. Which means the only person who we could have who could do... Actually, how many dukes do we have? We have 2. We have this guy and we have you. You're my family, right? Cephalonia. Actually, we hold Cephalonia. So we could have given away all of Cephalonia to this guy, potentially. The other option is we could have taken this land off of this guy and then given that to him. I don't really want to give him Corfu. That's the problem. I don't know. Maybe just having a Lombard vassal will help. We'll leave him in this position. Right. Let's go. Let's go. Getting confused with plans and it's not working, so... Let's leave it for a bit. We'll come back to it. We already got to 5% through... nothing we did, so maybe the AI will eventually help us out. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, we also might just randomly get... Oh yeah, we're her Master of the Hunt. I forgot that, and we are actually gaining money per month for that. But yeah, we might randomly get the good results here as well, at which point, yeah, hey, it's great. We can also replace you with somebody better as well at some point, but... Yeah, I don't Yeah. Don't know how we're going to do that. I could potentially just swap him and David. He would be significantly worse at this, but everyone hates me anyway. I'm going to swap it just to see what we get here. Yeah, so it's the same. It's slightly higher, but I was hoping that these maybe we got rid of a red check, but you might have to get to 20 to get rid of that red check. I could also replace you with this guy for a second. Let me just do that. What we're looking at is exactly the same. Yeah, okay, I'm going to put my son back in charge. That's fine. In fact, because it's so marginal, I'm then going to swap them back again. There we go. That's fine. Just wanted to check. Nephew's in line to something, but that's our nephew who's in a different... yes, this is the Mechadon, different dynasty, so he is in line for Anatolikon, which is down here somewhere, I'm assuming. Nope. Nope. Ooh, that's wait. Feudal? Huh. There's a feudal them. That's intriguing. I don't really know what to make of a feudal them, so I kind of just went past it. There's 2 feudal thems. Wait, so what's their succession like? We can't click on them. So these must not be them. Well, I mean, they are thems, but these are effectively just normal holdings, but they're in an admin government. So I'm assuming whoever holds this just holds it as a feudal realm. Yeah. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know you could just do that. Okay. Anyway, this is the one our nephew's in line for. Yeah. My candidate, as it puts it. Wait, I haven't invested anything, though, but he is my candidate, apparently. Okay, sure. Oh yeah, I also have lots of money, and I was going to spend it, and then I never did. Yeah, so over here, I want to build a temple. Why has it got a thing on it? I'm not allowed to hold it. That's fine. Sure. Whatever. We'll build a temple. And then over here, need to build a city. Sure. Let's do that. There goes a bunch of our money, but that's okay. Court Jester is doing some slapstick. Oh no, it seems I'm falling over again, my Jester. Eusebia exclaims with a comical tone, pratfalling into my Isaiah's bloodblade. I am so clumsy. I surely hope I can stay upright this time, she says audibly, face planting on the floor. By God's nails, my luck is rotten, she giggles, falling straight into the wall with a loud thud. After all of this, not a scratch on her body. I think we're fine with that. I don't think we need her to get hurt for us to lose stress over that. Okay. Educate Petros. Is he my person? Am I educating him? I am. Fantastic. You shall be... he's not even in my court anymore, because he's in my son's court, but that's fine. We're going to offer you guardianship, and it's going to be an intelligent person. They will accept. Fantastic. Let's do that. Right. Seems good to me. And now we head over here. Time for a feast. Night by campfire. Long after night is settled, I find myself laughing and telling stories and drinking with Akakios. I didn't know he had it in him, but Akakios ends up telling a particularly ribald story about 4 peasants he has seen in Nicopolis. After drying my eyes from the laughter and drinking a bit to clear my throat, I will ask him to tell me another story so I can lose some stress. Oh, alliance expired. A person of interest to you was slain. Okay, so this was Eustratios, our nephew who managed to, or who was in charge of an adventure realm. He was slain by Birkin. Just a random wandering person. So I bet this was the event where you have to go and chase after... Actually, he's not got gallows bait. I was wondering if it was the event where he has to go and chase after a criminal, but I don't know what it is then. He's not got gallows bait. Current holder is now this dude, who is a completely different dynasty. Well, that's the end of that one. Isaac's dead as well. We can remove him from the listings. I don't really need to keep a track of my niece Sarah, although I probably should marry her off. That's okay. Yeah, we should probably do a marrying off of everyone in our court. Melissa, the daughter of Meletios of Apahunic has given birth to a son. This is my daughter-in-law. Is this the bastard daughter, or that bastard son-in-law potentially? Well, I guess you can have a good Greek name for now. You can be called Narcissus. Sure. I don't know what event I just clicked away. The feast starting event. Okay, cool. The servants run across the hall, bringing the final decoration. Some of the guests have yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. Ooh, I seem to have spotted some roast swan already. I spot Strategos Nikolaos among the crowd, totally unaware of my plan to murder him. Got a lovely time ahead of us, we say. A lovely time. Petros has arrived to be Zenobia's ward. Cool. No, my intent is to murder this dude. Yeah, I just noticed it changed my intent. My intent is to totally murder this dude. Is he not here yet? Is that why I can't murder him? Okay, I'm gonna have to wait till like 0 days and then see. Nephew imprisoned? Yosef Hexavoulis has been imprisoned by Marcos. Why? What did he do? That doesn't say, but he's been imprisoned. That's not good. A warm welcome. There are a lot of people here, I say. Okay. Is my murder target here? Or did he not turn up? Where did you go? You're attending this feast. Yeah. That's what I thought. But did you just not make it in time? Wait a second. So where are you? Yeah, he didn't attend the feast. He left. Oh, he saw we were there and left. Well, that's a little anticlimactic. My regent furthered mandates. Every councillor gets opinion of me. I'd much prefer that you got me money, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, go back to money. Cool. I'm getting closer to being friends with this dude. Adventurer landed. All the way over here. Cool. Cool. We'll clear that out. A pleasing atmosphere. This is the generic event, right? Yeah, yeah. I'll take the huge stress loss, which is very nice in of itself. It's a good reason to be here. My alliance expired with this dude because he's dead. Who was he married to previously? Nobody. At least nobody I care about. I'm just wondering why I had an alliance with him, but whatever. Wait, is that my house? Nope. I know where... I vaguely know where I have an alliance with him from, but he's dead, so that's fine. Is that my wife's house? No. I still vaguely know where I have an alliance with him from, but it doesn't matter, because he's dead. Touch my arm to get my attention. Despotissa Martha spoke in a lowered voice filled with concern. Methodius has been looking at you a lot this evening. Considering Martha's reputation, I almost wish she had said nothing. From every grin from our host now starts looking a little too wide, and every clang of a flagon or a plate makes me jump, anxious that someone has incurred his wrath with some minor slight, or worse, that person is me. I've got 49 extra stress. Heavenly delights. What is this? Is there any meat on this bone? Do men usually eat vegetables this small? Are these the kind of meals I can expect in hell? Ooh, and where are the sweets? This must be the way peasants eat. The food is so bad I'm stressed. Wonderful. Haunted by the past. I guess I'm taking long walks of the mind. Or I can say I can't eat at a time like this. I guess I'm going to take a long walk of the mind, probably. Or do I just take 49 stress? I'll just take 49 stress. Okay. As the feast winds down to its inevitable conclusion, there's one event remaining that everyone is expecting. That's Methodius' toast to the guest of honor, Mayor Nino. Shockingly, when Methodius turns to his guest, instead of praising her, he immediately launches into a ferocious and frankly rather inspired spiel, questioning Nino's intelligence, moral character, and general smell. We in the audience are struck all but dumb. So we thought we were coming to this feast to kill someone, but this feast was actually arranged so that he could just absolutely lay into his mayor. Here, I guess. I shall depart, but I shall gain no stress loss from it. It's really annoying actually that I had like a huge amount of stress loss at the start, and then it was like, nope, just have an event that just gives you stress, and then have another one. Not related to the fact that we're shy or anything, just stressful events. Artemios wants us to be allies. Okay, how did you end up with this land, Artemios? What happened? Appointed. Previous holder stepped down. You got it, and then my liege just appointed him. Oh. Oh, this is Macedon. Oh, right, it's this dude. Yes, I accept. That's fine. Not bothered about an alliance. It's not a problem either way. Okay. Familial relationship got people opinion of us. How's the whole thing going? Not great. Okay, that's fine. Arranged marriage. Italy. The king of Italy would like to marry my niece Sarah. I mean, I said I would like accept good matches. This kind of seems like a good match to me because he's the king of Italy. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Okay, we still need to marry people off, but that's fine. Derelict ship. The sea is calm and forgiving today, still as a boulder, and a powerful wind at our back to boot. Seems it'll be an easy day for the rowers below, but then I spot the mangled corpse of a ship buried nose first into some jagged rocks just ahead. But there doesn't appear to be any survivors, and the rocks would be no trivial thing to navigate, yet I feel compelled to go and investigate this mysterious wreck. I shall investigate it. Just as everyone had assumed, there were no survivors of this wreck. However, the clothes and goods left on the corpses would indicate this was once a wealth trading ship. Among the wreckage, I see exotic goods and luxurious clothing still intact, save for being a little wet. No doubt these items will fetch a good price once we make it ashore. A good find. Fantastic. This person who had an alliance with us also died. Okay, that was my nephew Hexavulus, and then I see that's how we had the other alliance as well, because she was connected to that person because I recognized the house. Okay. Anyway, she's dead as well. Not ideal. In the buds, there is another family here that's just appeared. All across the realm, the power of a new family appears to be taking root. Like a weed, they spread their influence to all corners of our society, and scarcely a day goes by when one can avoid hearing the name Viscount. It cannot be denied this family has blossomed into one of the greatest in the realm, and my family now look to me for guidance on how we should approach this new power. Stifle them? Be friends with them? Simply avoid them? I don't really want to become that stressed, so I have to take the bottom option that gives us 6. My schemes have been frozen. Because I am traveling. That's fair. I am traveling. You're right. New stewardship perk. Defensive measures. Not that important. It's just a step on our path. Request troops? Yeah, you can have my troops. I don't care. Wait a second. Who are you? And you're attacking into this land here. I hate you. I just want you to know that I hate you. Because you've just lowered Lombard acceptance, right? Wait a second, you didn't? This is a Greek-Lombard war, though. How did you not lower acceptance by declaring this war? I don't know. But we're at 6% now. How did you manage to avoid this lowering Yeah, how did you manage to do that? Yeah, it's Greek attacking Lombard, so it should have lowered acceptance. Unless the person who holds it isn't Lombard. He's Breton! Ah, so it's specifically the person who holds it who matters. In which case, then, we will have a Greek person who has some Lombard land. In which case, that's fantastic. Great job, you. I've changed my mind. You're actually great. Right, Found Holy Order. No. Train for a tournament? Sure, I'll do that. We wounded ourselves. Ah, well. We lost wounded because our court physician cured us of it. That's fine. Right, what do we want to do now? Well, I guess we can go on a hunt over here. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Can I attend this? Nope. Alright. Let's go on a hunt. Falconry. New holding. I don't care about this. I definitely don't care about this. We'll do recreation. You're fired. You're hired. Actually, you're hired again. That's fine. So it's going to cost us 300. I'm just looking at the route. Why are we taking this route? Yeah, let's do that. Wonderful. And manage guests. There we go. Right. Courtiers can go, because they're all going to take the same amount of time. Court hunters can... no, you see, I don't want court hunters. Courtiers can go. That's fine. Yeah. Let's go. I don't know if I have a master of the hunt. Maybe I should have checked that first, actually. Yes, I do. It's Akakios. Fantastic. Great. Love to see it. I can pardon you. Why? You're a fornicator? Shocking. Anyway, carry on. We do need to marry all people in our court. We'll do it when we get back. That's my plan, anyway. Right. Great. We're doing that. Wait a few days. Neighboring ruler won war. Okay, that's fine. By the way, Akakios, your master of the hunt, summons the party to gather as the light reaches the camp in the flatlands near Venosa. With any luck, we'll find a bevy of pheasants, and our falcons will have great sport. We shall go for a pheasant. Tracking falcon. My falcon has completely disappeared from my view, and looking all around the landscape, I see nothing. Then I hear it screeching out for me, and I find it perched with blood dripping from its talons, though there are no sign of any beast nearby. Clearly my falcon has recently gotten into a fight with something too big for it to take on by itself, and it must be nearby. Hey, I lose some stress for this event, and our success chance will increase because of my learning stewardship. Like combo. My party and I stalk through a copse, eyes peeled for any sign of a pheasant. From the canopy above, a soft twittering spills forth, growing louder as we advance. Is a nestling screeching for its mother. An agile huntsman brings down a fluffy ayas, an unfledged raptor chick from the oak. What luck, only young birds caught in the wild can be properly trained to hunt. So I can get one, which seems good. Akakios can get one, or put it back. I will get it. That seems fine. Okay. Hey, you finished increasing control in county. Get to training our commanders. Wonderful. My brother Akakios signals the party to hush. We have arrived at the release spot set out by the game masters. From our vantage point, we can see several speckled pheasants strutting about the tall grass ahead. The beaters will soon be in position, ready to spook the game to flight. The party halts as we prepare to remove our birds' hoods and set them one by one to their sport. Fly true, little one. Child of my dynasty. We have another child from our daughter-in-law. Okay. Wait, did I ever deal with the previous child? No. The child's name is Valeria. Fantastic. Let's close that for now. Also, I just saw something saying assassins. I'm not a huge fan of that. You should be being educated by us. That didn't seem right. By your father? Wait a second. You should be educated. Why can I... Let me do it from this screen. Guardian. There we go. I don't know why it was not working from that screen. Yeah, it was trying to let me educate anyone who wasn't him. Yeah, I'm going to educate him. That's fine. Message settings. So, influence, Narcissus. When's your birthday? Your birthday is 14th of June, so there we go. We'll go down here all the way to the 14th of June. Cool. So that is 2, 3, 4. Send. 14th of June. We then want to educate Narcissus. And that's going to be the 14th of June. So we'll go forward. There we go. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Send. Right. And then we have to do the same with you. Genius child. Fantastic. How many people are we educating? Maxed. Okay. So you are going to be educated by our... I'll do it from that one. You're going to be educated by your father. There we go. And then we are going to set a notification to remind us to educate you. Your birthday is the 9th of July. Okay, so educate Valyria. Copy, paste. Forward a year. 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Wonderful. Right, carrying on. Problem nowhere. I paused to quaff my water skin, savouring some cool relief from the sweat and havoc of the chase. As I secure it at my side, I hear a low whistling noise. An arrow slams into the dirt at my feet, burying itself deeply in the ground. I and those closest spin around, but there is no one there, only the wind rustling through leafy bushes. Say, oi, be more careful, this must belong to someone, or assassins get me out of here. I guess I'm going to say, oi, be more careful. 2 in the bush. I watch excitedly as my falcon identifies a target and takes wing from its watch, soaring high into the air. The pheasants are none the wiser as my falcon scans the ground from high above. Time and again my falcon swoops in for a kill, but misses, retreats, or only grazes its target. After hours of attempts, the game have all but disappeared. The falcon is near exhausted and the light is fading. Well, we didn't manage it, but that's okay. House member gained appointment. He's got the... Wait a second. That's fine. I lose stress because I'm a hunter, but I think I gain stress because I'm shy. I think that's what's happening here. Like, I would lose more if I wasn't shy. That's fine. Okay, finish hunt. Yeah. So this title's the one that was previously held by his son. Previous holder stepped down because he's now holder of the province of Anatolia. I see. So he's so step down can also mean got a higher position. I see. Yeah, so he's now got governorship, which meant that he could not hold that title. I think. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Or maybe he chose to step down from... No, I think it must be that he got a higher title. Because he must have got these on the same day, right? So, you got it July. Yeah, and then when did you get this title? You got this title July. Yeah. So he stepped down. You got the title. And then he gave his old title to his father. Or his old title's successor was his father. The same as his successor here is still his father. Ah. So it turns out that Zacharias now has land. Interesting. Which now means that our powerful family rank has gone up because we have more held governorships. Well, we have... Well, actually, no. I was going to say we have 2, but we don't, because Anatolia is held by somebody who's a different house, but still, or a different dynasty. But still, that's pretty good. Okay. That's fine. Spread of Sicilian culture? No. The eclectic mix of peoples in southern Italy and Sicily has given rise to a unique culture affected by the myriad influences. It's now clear that the people in the Torma of Apulia no longer see themselves as Lombard, but as native Sicilians. No! Steal artifact scheme is exposed. Somebody was trying to steal from me. Well, that's not on. That's not on at all. So it looks like Sicilian culture, unless this is something that can happen with any hybrid culture, but it looks like Sicilian culture is specifically there so that when you get too much Lombard cultural acceptance with Greece, or with Greek, it will simply convert. Or maybe that's only once in the Kingdom of Sicily, because it's historically Byzantine, I think. So... yeah, that's annoying. That is very annoying, because now I can't merge even if I wanted to because we have no Lombard holdings. But I bet this land over here is then going to change as well. Yeah. Not sure what we can do about that. I guess I just hope that my vassal wins it and we can try. If not, we have to find another piece of land, and then we're looking over here and we're like, well, Ashriki, maybe that's the one we merge with. Yeah, not ideal. Cultural acceptance between you and every culture you visited increased by 1%. Wow, really? Wow, great. Isaac, my nephew, has got this land over here. Huh, cool. So we've got a ton of little bits of land all over here now. Liege just simply appointed him to that title. Okay. So that we've got Zacharias up here. We've got like Isaac here. Artemeos here. So they're definitely spreading around. Okay, cool. Right. Did that? I just want to check. Did that increase Lombard? I need to do the thing where we click off to the side. I don't think that 1% increased Lombard. No, I think it must have increased Sicilian. Can I see it in here? Yeah, increased Sicilian because the province was Sicilian by the time we left. That's really annoying. If it gave me an option, I would be less annoyed, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna slander this guy. That'll make me feel better. Or challenge his status, sorry. In the past months, I haven't wasted a single occasion to make Strategos and Nikolaos look like a fool in public. I've tricked him into making blunders at court, outshone him in the knowledge of the classics, and led him into supporting untenable financial measures just to sweep in and correct him. After a very successful religious debate in which I skillfully made it seem like Nikolaos was promoting heretical beliefs, I can consider myself satisfied with the results achieved. We've lowered his powerful family rating, and we gained ourselves a bunch of influence. We still don't know who's trying to steal our thing, and they haven't stopped it. That's annoying. Nikolaos, I'm afraid I do now have to kill you. I hope you understand. Who are you betrothed to? Oh, betrothed to the person from this house that we've seen recently. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna murder you now, I think. I think that seems fair. Let's see here. Might go 2-2-1. Yeah, let's go 2-2-1. Start a scheme. Auto invite. Let's see how it goes. Gets us to 70%. I'm going to switch you on to assisting. Let's see how we look here. Still at the same amount. I can get somebody better in for an alibi, potentially. I can offer you my influence there. Cool. Who's the worst person? Well, my son is right now. Get up to a 32 with influence and prestige. There we go. Seems pretty good. I can then replace my other son with you. I can get with just influence. Wonderful. That seems good to me. We're 89. Footpad. I can replace with a 29. There we go. Okay. That seems better. So it's now quite short days. We got 89% max. Seems fine. Yeah. Right, let's go. Get to murdering. That's the plan anyway. I said I was going to marry people off, and I'm not going to marry people off yet. I'm going to leave that till next time. I apologize. Educate Joanna? I don't want to do that either, but... Who's Joanna? This person. My granddaughter. Of course, I remember her. Not at all, but that's fine. Oh, Eudoxus' child. I see. Offer guardianship for her. Intelligence. You can be educated by my tutor. Wonderful. You will accept, which is great. It's what we love to see. Brother is losing Anatolia. Artemeos Macedon is dead. He ate some poisonous plants and died. I told you that event is scary. So now, Anatolia is held by this person. I see. And then you are not next in line anymore. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. Oh, this is my land now. Fantastic. Right. I want to give you an order. So I don't know who I'm giving the order. I guess I'm giving the order to you. I want you to promote cultural acceptance. He is Greek. Yes, I'm aware. Yes, I would like you to do that. Prove cultural acceptance. Although he may do it with in Albania. I don't think I can give an instruction to his vassal, but hopefully he helps us with this. And then I can move you on to promote cultural acceptance up here, right? This is my realm. There you go. Let's see how that goes. Mind to mind. They were now being educated. That's fine. 5, 4. How many months have we got left? 1 month's grace. We'll see how this goes. Governorship confirmation. It's too stressful. I don't want to go. You know, everyone's going to be there. Then I'm going to have to be there. Oiling anger. You may be a Catipon, Theodosius, but you are also an eremetic cur, says Martha. Martha being my wife, I've just realized. Every time I've said Martha, I'm like, I should recognize that person. And every time it's my wife. No, I'm not giving you a strong hook on me. Expose my deviant secret. Do I have a deviant secret? I don't think I have a deviant secret. He's created a deviant secret against me. Well, that's just not on. It's revealed my secret for the world to see. My unnatural lust, my uncontrollable desires are widely known and accepted as fact. I don't like this guy. Can you, forgive my sins? Nah, I see that forgiving the sins is kind of a, that's not really your thing. That's kind of a Pope thing, huh? Yeah, who's invited me to a thing? I've been invited to a feast in Tunis. No, I think I will decline your feast in Tunis. If that is okay with you. Lively livestock. As an additional payment in a recent trade, I find myself in possession of a large herd of cattle. I've been assured the animals are of highest quality, but the question of what should be done with them remains. I'll take the money. It's fine, we've got some more building to do at some point as well. How is our building doing, by the way? 15 months left. Okay, cool. We're now at 80%. I just want to see where we're gonna get to 90. Yeah, okay. We're gonna let this go. I know we're in the danger zone in terms of secrecy, but we'll let it go. I want the best chance to kill him. I definitely want the best chance to kill him. So at the end here, we're gonna go. Shadow over Apulia. What, over there? Summon the physician. Kaiser Mangold's Flux, early prevention. I have a number of observations. We do not wish to hurt the economy, so we go for a soft approach. This event pops up far too often for me to read. Effectively, you choose soft approach 99% of the time, so I'm just going to choose soft approach. Execute the scheme, 90%. Assassin. Strategos Nikolaos still lives. The assassin made a critical mistake at the most delicate moment. Nikolaos woke up to see a menacing figure cloaked in darkness standing by his bed and immediately screamed for help, sending our startled agent into hasty flight. Unfortunately, no matter how much I protest, unsubstantiated accusations from all quarters point straight to me as the mind behind the incident. So that was his personal physician who was helping us there. She was actually there to scare off the real assassin and succeeded. So he's watchful for 2 years, and his family members are not hugely pleased at me. Early prevention was a failure. I'll chastise him and it makes him slightly better at it. Cool. Well, we failed to kill Nikolaos. Zacharias got some land. We were temporarily had another member of our family with them, although he was our nephew, not our dynasty member. And we have lost and gained a province which is Lombard. No, they're at 6%. We're getting there. 6%. I mean, it's It's almost there, right? Are they? Is he actually helping? I just need to check something. I don't think he... Vassalage 0.09 maybe? Is that it? No, I'm promoting cultural acceptance. I assume he's promoting it in his capital. Is that what's happening here? Yes. Yes, it is. He's promoting it in his capital. Wonderful. I don't know. Maybe I always wanted to merge with Albanian. Maybe that's what I really wanted to. Cultural acceptance has to be 80? Why does it have to be 80? It must be something in their culture that says it has to be 80. I thought it had to be 40. Staunch traditionalists. Yeah, so it's this one. Okay, cool. So yeah. I don't know. Maybe we always wanted to be Greek. Maybe that's it. Maybe we wanted to be Greek. Also, this guy's still going. He's still fine on health. He's still expanding. He's declaring non-stop wars, and he is terrifying. Terrifying would be the word I would use. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.